starting off with my favorite primer from e.l.f. This one is discontinued, sadly, so you can't get it anymore. Alex, hey! Let me know if there's any like reverb in my voice. I may pass out again, but what's up? That is completely okay. It's not Paramore, it's actually Willow Smith featuring Kid Cudi. Nah, you sound fine. Okay, good. Then I can just hear myself like echoing. It's so weird. And I'm using another primer. I'm trying to get through this makeup. But yeah, Alex, what are you up to? Are you just chilling today? Why did they have to discontinue my favorite, Alex? Why do they hate me so much? They don't want you to be great. They hate me. And now, like, I don't even think it's worth it to find some random person selling it. I just don't think it's worth that. Because I've been kind of like doing a deep dive into like, yeah, I resell, but I've been looking into how people resell on Amazon. And so typically, if you come across a makeup product that's sold out or like discontinued, if they're selling it on Amazon, don't buy it because nine times out of 10, it's just old and expired. Time for another concealer. Okay, I'm gonna be dipping into this awesome palette. You're rewatching The Fall of the House of Usher. Is that good? I've heard the name, but I have no idea what that is about. Oh, that's a lot of blush. Oops. And then I think I'm just gonna kind of buff out a little bit of the blush. Okay, okay. So this is kind of what the base is looking like. Nothing crazy. We're gonna do my eyebrows. I'm gonna be doing my eyebrows really quick. Since this pot is a little dried out, I always have some Inglot Durline. One drop. One drop is all you need. And it works just as well. Mel, I can't remember if you've seen me do my eyebrows before and like the struggle I go through to make them match. It's so bad. Eyebrows are so hard. When I see girls do so effortlessly, I'm just like, teach me your magic. No, because same, trust me, whenever I like record a video and I do my eyebrows, either I have to speed it up like a lot because I take forever, or the last video I did, I just had to cut it out because it was so bad. It was so bad, Mel. I was like, oh my god, nobody needs to see this horror. And then I skipped to my eyebrows still looking bad. It was really traumatic, but it was so funny at the same time. I should have added like the blooper of me just struggling. Okay, so far they still don't look the same, but they also don't look that bad. No, one is longer than the other. Wait, wait, I can do this. They're looking good. Are we looking at the same brows? They're looking great. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Mel. Just, that was a confidence boost I needed. Okay, I'm gonna leave them alone. They're not bad. They're not bad at all today. And then I have this itty bitty Profusion wax pencil. It's super old, but it still works, so I haven't thrown it away. I tend to try to use up my makeup as best I can, and only if like the shade is all wrong or doesn't work on my skin tone will I pass it on to my sister. I've given her so much makeup. Or I will give it to friends or I'll sell it. Okay, we're gonna put on some highlighter. This is the recently deceased handbook for the recently deceased palette with Makeup Revolution. It was a collab with Beetlejuice. Sadly, you can't get it anymore. Like you can if you search around, but you can't get it at retail price. And this is what it looks like. All three shades actually show up on me and like they look good. So I'm just gonna use the end of this brush, and I think because our theme today is spring has sprung, I have a lot of really bright colors, so I don't want my highlighter to be like too much. So I think I actually kind of want, you know what, I'm gonna put this one on one cheek and I'm gonna put this one on the other cheek to see how I feel about it. Oh god, I said I didn't want it to be like overdone. It's overdone already. It's pretty though. And then I'm just going to swap to the other side of this brush. I'm going to dip into that lighter color. Hi, Botane! Oh my gosh! Thank you for the bids! Hi! How are you doing today? You came to join my little struggle bus we got going. I'm gonna put on a little more. So I'm gonna put the gold side on my nose bridge. And then I'm gonna put that frosty color on my nose tip. We're gonna powder and then we're actually gonna get into the eyeshadow. I've brought over a couple palettes to choose from because everyone needs to know I have a lot of makeup. It's bad. I have a lot, like way too many. So I only brought over a couple just to kind of see how I feel. They all kind of give me a spring vibe and I think you guys will like them. First, we're gonna use some pressed powder. And I usually only powder under my eye and right along my nose. Okay, now to show you guys the palettes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so number one is the Odin's Eye Alva 2 palette. So here's the first one. I really love this one right here and this one right here. OMG, maybe spray is my answer. So I actually really like the Urban Decay All-Nighter spray. They do have a de-slick one that's for oily skin. If I'm being honest, it's not that I have oily skin, but I did try it. I would not recommend it. I would just recommend the regular all-nighter spray. I think that one's really good. But yeah, I use loose setting powder. I'll use a pressed powder and then I'll spray down the rest of my face because if I powder everything, I look so dry. And I don't have dry skin, not like that. But it makes me so dry. And then I also brought over my Pastel Goth palette, which is one of my favorites. It is from YVA Expressions. They're so good. They're the same ones that made that blush palette. So I love the pastel colors, and I am a huge advocate for people of color using pastels. Do it. Just do it. And the black is pretty good too. I wish it had more than one shimmer, but the shimmer in it is really good. And there's one more palette. The last one is also from Odin's Eye. It is their Planet Spirit palette. It is a collab with another YouTuber, but I don't know if it's still available. Whenever I have a look and I have that really nice pink, it's usually this one or this one. But yeah, it's really good. I don't really use this green one, and I'm like, if it's a spring theme, I kind of want to use green too. But I also brought over all of my colorful liners. And I brought over two of my water activated liners that I might use. I don't know. I don't know. And we're gonna put on lashes today. I decided we're gonna do that. So first, I'm gonna put on my eye primer, and I think I really am gonna go in with that green on the outer eye. I think that would look so good. Oh, my eye crease always makes it so difficult. Like, we're barely hitting 70s and my tried and true liquid liner has been failing me. Oh no! So I remembered loving cake liner, just can't remember from where, so thank you for this. You are so welcome, Mel. I really, really recommend Gavisi because, and whenever I used it, they never, like, melted off of me. But, so I would... Oh my god, Bishi, hi! So I would definitely recommend them. I do want to try Glisten Cosmetics at least once just to see what their liners are like. And Sunset Makeup looks very, very promising. I have some water palettes from Makeup Revolution. Mishi, stop! Oh my gosh! I should have brought over more brushes. This is kind of like a seafoam green. And I'm just going to start applying it kind of quickly, maybe a little messy. Because my crease is battling me right now. It's so pretty. Wow, I need to use the shade more. It's really pretty. Okay, so now we're gonna kind of try, I think it's called the watercolor method, where I'm gonna lightly apply a couple different shades. I'm not really gonna blend them. Not really gonna blend them. We're just gonna see how it turns out. I have hooded eyes, so anything makeup wise that has to do with them, I'm like, nah. I put some glitter on those lids and call it a day. You know what? Valid. That's valid. The way I have to battle sometimes to get things to go just the way I want it, because you can see it starts creasing up automatically. And we're going to be using some cake liner too. But now we're going to dip into another palette. We're going to dip into this one, and I kind of want to do another green, so this one. And I'm going to see if I can add some pink. Beep! Hi, hi! That looks like a matcha green, so pretty. Actually, in person, it is really giving matcha green. We're gonna blend them in just a little bit. Wait, is this kind of a look? I think I want to add pink. Okay, so this is another Odin's Eye palette. I'm thinking maybe this pink, but then I have another pink that's even lighter than this one, which is nice, but I feel like for spring, I want to dip into my Pastel Goth palette and maybe just do this one. I don't know what you've been told. I am not your enemy. How do we like that? How do we feel? And then I think I might add the shimmer now. I just don't know what color. The eye's definitely giving spring. Yes! Then we've been successful. Trying to see what shimmer I want to use. Maybe if I had something pink? Let's just try a little bit of gold to see how we feel. I don't hate the gold, but I do need something else really quick. Maybe this topper shade? It's like a duochrome. I don't know if it's showing up really well, but it goes from like pink to green to gold. As much as I love it, I just don't think it's not giving me what I want it to give. So let's try something else. And just layer it on top. Wait, 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 wait. I kind of love that. I think one side is a bit uneven. I think I actually want to put some purple. Also, this is what we're working with. I hope that it's showing up better on camera because it looks really good in person. But I did lose a little bit of that pink. So I'm gonna go back in and add it back in just a little bit. Okay. Okay. We've done quite a bit. We're gonna do liner. Oh boy. And we're gonna be using my white Glavisi liner. It is in the shade Skate Date. It is just a pure white. Sometimes, depending on how thick of the layer, you don't need to go in for a second layer, or else it's just gonna wipe away whatever's underneath it. So fingers crossed that I can do this in one shot. This brush is like not giving me the perfect line that I want. So I'm going to try a different brush. Sadly, this brush doesn't have like a pointed tip the way that I like it. So we're just going to kind of draw the base of my eyeliner on. And then I'll have to grab something else really quick. Oh, they look so bad. Wait, I can fix this. We can fix this. Oh, it sucks because this side is a bit more watery than the other side. But we'll see if we can do it. Hi, Bartok. Hi. Hi, Bartok. Hi, sweet little man. So this is what we're working with. It is a little messy, but it could be so much worse. Don't you try to crawl on my desk again, sir. What do you want from me? And I felt like giving myself white freckles. I don't know. By just lightly tapping over the white spot. I so wish I didn't have creases like this, but it's okay. I'm gonna reach back into that really light green. And one last dip into the pink. Wow, I actually kind of really like this. This is fun. I'm gonna attempt to put on lashes. It's been a while. I'm super rusty. These are supposed to be like Halloween lashes. I don't think that's giving Halloween. I have bigger lashes than this. Last time I tried to put them on, I forgot to cut them. So I like tore it off. It's giving spring fairy. Yay! That's kind of the vibe I wanted to go for. And so now I am going to put on my lip liner, which is the same one literally the same one I've been using for a really long time. And once it's gone, I'm gonna have to replace it. My mind is made up. And for my lip today, I'm actually just using a lip oil. This is from the Cream Shop. It's a collab they did with Hello Kitty, and it actually does have some color to it, and it smells really good. It's in the shade Strawberry. And then to try and kind of meld my lashes to the fake lashes, I'm going to be using a Rare Beauty mini. I would buy a full size or another mini. It's actually pretty good. And I think I actually want to put some of that white liner on my lower lashes. Let me grab a brush. I think you can kind of see it. I'm going to spray down with what little NYX matte finish spray I've got left. Gonna fan myself. Oh my goodness, maybe I sprayed too much. Good grief. Okay, I think this is the final look.